right, hello and welcome to the Debt Monkey module of the Life 180 Roadmap. My name is Chris. I'm going to be guiding you through this course to help you get that debt monkey off your back. So I hope you're ready. Get your notepads out and make sure you download the worksheets because this is going to be a lot of fun. So this is the largest module in the Life 180 Roadmap course, and completion of this module is going to take 2 weeks. And in fact, it's actually not going to be really completed there because this is the heart of the Life 180 Roadmap course. So what I want you to do is to be sure that you circle back to this information and training in this course, because as you navigate through the rest, you're going to be constantly referring back to the material from these 2 weeks because it is the heart of everything that we do. As we move through, you're going to be constantly circling back and referring to the information during these 2 weeks. Now, the reality is that everyone is in a different position when it comes to their finances. There are a lot of educational videos in this module teaching you how to deal with each area of your personal finances. And all of the videos will be available immediately for you to watch. What I want you to do is watch the videos that seem to apply to your personal situation first. And the reason for that is because for most people, only about 60 to 70% of the information and content in this module will actually apply to them. Some of it's going to be too much, and everybody's in a different situation. So what that will do is leave you several days to complete the worksheets that you need to download with this module and start the process for yourself. As you watch the videos and go through one by one, make sure you are plugging the information into your roadmap exploration questionnaire that you have to download with this module. You will also want to make sure that you start the financial action worksheet, the periodic payment planner, and the debt fountain worksheet to accelerate your debt reduction. Because the scary truth is that debt servicing right now in this country accounts for a third of all household income. And what that does is it puts compounding interest working against virtually every household in this country. And what that does is it creates an economic squeeze on capital. And so when you look at your money and how you spend your money, there are kind of two components. There's external pressure, which we call inflation. And what inflation does is it erodes the buying power by increasing the price of everything. So just think about it this way. In 1980, you could live on a lot less money and accomplish a lot more, right? So if you made $50,000 in 1980, that $50,000 was worth a lot more than $50,000 a household income would be today. So that is inflation, and what it does is it erodes the power of your money, it erodes the buying power, and makes it so you can buy less goods with the same amount of dollars. And in that happening, if you think about it, just look at the numbers here. In 1980, a dollar of purchasing something for $1 in 1980, it would cost $2.65 in 2010. So you've lost 265% of your purchasing power. It's kind of scary. Now, when you look at the internal pressure, that's consumer debt, and that's a lot what we're talking about. Unfortunately, we can't really control inflation. The government kind of is in control of that. You can position yourself to take advantage of certain aspects of your personal financial situation with inflation if you handle your financial structure properly. But what you can do is have immediate control of the internal pressures on your life, on your financial world, because consumer debt is a big problem. And the problem is right now is that for most people, consumer debt to buy big items is the only option, right? Is financing vacations and cars and houses. And the challenge with that is when you do that, compounding interest works against you, and it very quickly can snowball out of control. And when that happens, it's like I said, Ernest Hemingway said when asked how he went bankrupt, he said, well, slowly at first and real quickly at the end. And it's no different. So that can happen to every single person, and that's why our country is where we are when it comes to their debt, and that's why this module is so important to regain control of your financial life. All right, so here's how it's going to work. Here's how this module is going to help you get to where you want to go. First and foremost, we're going to start by helping you organize your finances, because one of the biggest problems that leads to people not understanding what's going on in their financial life is they don't have any organization. They don't know what's going where. What we're going to do is, after we organize your finances, I'm going to show you how to prioritize what debt you need to address first, because that's the first issue that people have. They need to figure out out of all the debt that you have, what debt needs to be addressed first. So we address the toxic and most inefficient debt first, and then we're going to help you find the money. Once we figure out what debt you have for a problem, we're going to help you find the money and pay down what debt you need to pay down first with the least impact on your lifestyle possible. I'm not saying there's going to be zero impact on your lifestyle, but that's a case-by-case basis. In a lot of situations, you will have zero impact on your current lifestyle, and you're going to be able to pay down the debt that you have just by operating more efficiently and plugging the leaks in your financial life. We're going to give you step-by-step instructions throughout this module. I'm going to show you all the steps one by one that you need to go through, and all you have to do is follow the videos and make sure you follow the guidance in those videos. And then in this module, you need to understand this module is designed to simply be a set of resources for you. You want to refer back to the information throughout the rest of this course because it all plugs together. This is the heart, once again, of the entire course. So these are the 6 steps to financial success that start here, that start with this module. As I said before, the number one thing you need to do is first and foremost organize your finances. Once you organize your finances, you can create an action plan. You can actually start figuring out, okay, what do I need to do? What do I pay down first? Maybe where do I need to save differently? How do I reorganize my finances? What's the action plan? And you lay everything out so you know not just what you're doing right now, but what your next steps are. Once you know where you're going to go, that's when we focus on plugging the leaks, because we want to make sure that we're not just dumping more water, more money into a leaky bucket. Remember, we want to make sure that we're putting that money, whatever money we're spending towards our debt, we're doing in the most effective, efficient way possible, and we do that by finding the money. And so then we start the debt fountain, and that debt fountain is just the debt elimination that we're going to follow according to the financial action plan. So we want to make sure we do that, but we do it in an organized way. Once that debt fountain is completed, and even in a lot of situations, partially into that debt fountain, depending on the type and structure of your debt and how much toxic debt you have and so on and so forth, you're going to start building the foundation of your financial life, of your Life 180 financial pyramid. And at that point in time, once you have your foundation built, this might be a little while down the road, but this is what you're striving for. You're going to have your base of security and stability and safe money and all that stuff built up in your financial pyramid. That's when you're going to look for investments that you know and understand, because remember, you never want to invest in anything that you don't understand. And I hope that gives you a little insight as to what we're going to be doing as we go through this module, and some insight as to steps that you're going to take, because this is where the rubber really hits the road. And I look forward to you being able to regain control of your financial life. It all starts here. Until next video, live abundantly, live efficiently, live Life 180.